Gamers, here it is, finally a tutorial for Spider-Man in one-shot mission. Starting with the ISO 8, the best one is based on HP, attack and evasion. He is similar like Black Cat, and on top he needs a lot of HP, like really. Even you can try HP and evasion, and I don't know if there is any type of ISO 8. Let me check maybe, because if there is, yeah, there is one. I'll try this one, and then I'll try the attack, HP and evasion together, because these are the best ISO 8s for Spider-Man. Alright, so let's equip him. The recommended level, in my opinion, as low as you can try to fight with Spider-Man, is level 6. I don't think you can try below level 6 because it might not be good enough. Alright, so mine is level 9. And you saw I have, this is generation 4 of the ISO 8. I have this triggered once I reached level 100, and I have done the research for ISO 8. So I'll test for you and you will see which ISO 8 are actually the best in your situation, and you will choose accordingly. Now, having more levels, it's gonna give you more stats to put on ISO 8s. Through the ISO 8s you add, so having level 12 would be great, but it's not recommended. And now I only gonna do the boss, because as well as I'm gonna start all over. So you always start with your spider sense. You call somebody to assist you, and you want a basic. That's it. All right, so that's first thing is done. That's exactly what you want. Miss. Now, depending, it shows that I can kill him, I will kill him. If it doesn't show that you can kill him, then you go basic. You focus on Craven. Craven is such a damage dealer. Alright, I was lucky that I got 2 crits as well, and I killed him. Now here, he cannot be debuffed. Sandman cannot be debuffed, and you need to save your stamina, so you want to use basic. You're focusing on dodging. That wasn't a dodge. Even though I have this much dodge, so I have over 900 evasion. Maybe at level 12 I would have dodged it, because I would have even more by adding more ISO 8s, and plus the character's natural stats. I think they grow up when they level up. As far as I remember, they must. Alright, so this is sad. Alright, but I'll try. There is gonna be a lot of RNG involved, just so you know. And here you just gonna do Spider-Man sense again. And now, because I don't have stamina, maybe you will not have stamina, you still have combat reflex, so I'll keep that and I'll just recharge stamina, and that's it. I'll wait. And I was lucky to get the second turn, so I just use basic on the strongest enemy, and he's gonna be Electro. If you still have combat reflex. If you don't have combat reflex, then you want to hit Lizard. But if you still have combat reflex, you want to hit Electro, and that's it. You want to reduce his damage, because he's gonna be counterattacked. There you go, Lizard got counterattacked, and we got the second turn. I will try. We don't have enough stamina for the ultimates. I'll double. When you get each stack of web, add something else. So for example, first stack, it reduces evasion and reduces damage that the enemies deal to you. as well as crit. So the first hit on each of them already you reduced their evasion, reduced their crit chance and damage output by 20%. It's insanely good. The second web applies tangled web. I don't know what's tangled, but doesn't say anything about tangle doing something. A third applies binding web. Not sure what the one of those three do. The other two, I'm not sure what they do, but they do something definitely. All right, so here you wanna steal regeneration health every round from lizard. Let's do that. You steal it by using basic. So now we stolen it from him. That didn't dodge, that sucks. Now he stole it from me, is it? No. We have the regeneration so far. Actually, that doesn't regen, never mind. It prevents new applications of bleeding and prevents poison, as well as reduced damage taken from damage over time effect and electricity damage, or AMP. So we're gonna trigger the third and then recharge stamina. There we go. So he has all three webs. He's not gonna do damage to me other than electro. Now I'm gonna have to just recharge, trigger the spider sense, which I cannot do. I'll recharge again and wait. That did a lot of damage. I might just have to restart the entire battle. Just so you know, this is very RNG based. A lot of RNG. And I'm gonna swap the other ISO weights as well for the attack, because I believe attack it's necessary. Dodges don't always work the way you would like. You would think, okay, I'll add dodge and then I'll evade forever. No, I might be even changing more on defense from evasion, because defense is always there. Even if it's ignored a certain percentage, the enemy still hits through your defense. But evasion, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And in that situation you saw me earlier, I was not having any dodges whatsoever. Only the spider sense was working, otherwise nothing really. Like I only dodged one time. That's zero. That's zero. Okay, we did so much damage. I couldn't even trigger the combat reflect. That was spider sense. That's it. That's why I did dodge him. Now having damage, you see the difference. In 3 webs, I'll destroy him. Yeah, having damage is a must. So you see the first I beat them without effort in first round. So you want to have HP attack and evasion, but HP attack and defense is not a bad idea when it comes to ISO 8, because it seems he is rarely dodging. He's mainly dodging when you have spider sense, or you could use HP attack and accuracy, so you crit more often and you hit all the hits, though hitting is not an issue so far. So let's just kill lizard, because he's the damage dealer. And he didn't dodge, you see? That's what I'm saying. The dodges are the Spider-Man's did it. The spider sense did the dodge for me. But this didn't. When he hit me, he almost killed me. So I wanna, here I could use the web slingshot, right, and I could kill him 100%, but I want to save stamina, so I'm gonna use basic. That does enough damage, because when you're an infiltrator, by the way, you have a higher chance to avoid attacks, your attacks are stealthy, you counter attack enemies and increase your damage output by 35%. So that's why the basic, it shows little, but I do more than it shows there. When I crit, you saw how much I did. So here, do I have spider sense? I do have spider sense. I will recharge stamina to be ready to have spider sense for the next round. Just watch. He will hit me one skill. I'm mainly dodge, right? No, I didn't dodge. The spider sense didn't trigger, though it went off. I'll use spider sense with the first basic. I will kill him, and then in the next round, in the next wave, when I go in, I will have spider sense. Now here, you do not target Dr. Octopus. You go straight away for Mysterio with the basic. You see, extra attack, it's so much. Now because we want to preserve stamina, you skip basicing, and we're gonna do it one more time so he doesn't even take a turn. Now we don't have stamina, we should dodge. Let's see if no, spider sense didn't trigger. And stun, that was really bad. From Spider-Man to not trigger the spider sense is nuts. Seeing that is nuts, especially when it's stun. I don't believe it. Now look how many turns I have now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how that happens. I cannot explain. But you're gonna basic him down till you kill him. That's it. That's the strategy here. You don't need to use the special or the ultimate. Just basic. We should guarantee dodge here. The next attack he's gonna do, right? So far, no. We haven't. Wait a second. Okay. It's all good. We still have stamina. And that's how you win. Now I'll go all over again. This was the boss fight. I'll go all over again from the start. Nice, 10 gold as a reward. I take it. And I'm gonna choose, because I see no point on evasion. I see they still hit me, no matter how many. Like in Black Cat's situation, she was dodging, really dodging. First of all, she was level 12 when I showed the video in the tutorial. Second of all, my agent was like level 80 something or 90, so the enemies were not as strong, because the enemies grow in damage, in stats, with your agent. And I had the strongest generation of the ISO 8s, which is same as I have now, attack, evasion and HP. But she has high evasion naturally, combat reflex boost the evasion again, and she has the skill, what's that called, stroke of luck, so she boosts again evasion. So for her, actually that worked so well. Now I'll try and swap the evasion, attack and evasion, and I'm gonna buy HP, attack and defense. So we'll see together how that works, because defense, even if you don't dodge, you reduce the damage out intake you get, so that will help you go through. Okay, and I'm gonna go buy, and I'm gonna add the 4th generation attack, evasion and HP on my Black Cat, because she is gonna be insane. 1000 evasion, look at that. Wow, she's gonna hit hard and she will not gonna be touched. All right, so let's get, and let's try it together. So I'm gonna look for HP. This one has nothing there. HP, attack and defense. This one doesn't have HP attack accuracy. Stamina HP, no. HP attack defense is the first one. So I only need 5 because I only put it on Spider-Man and he will keep those. Actually, I'll buy all 8 because that's gonna stay on Spider-Man for a long time to go from now. So I'm gonna equip him. I believe so he is gonna benefit more from extra defense than the actual evasion, because he's just not triggering the evasion enough. And let's get to it. So I'll do all over now, and I'll do the boss as well, but this time with this casting of the ISO 8. Now you see I don't have any costume. You don't need a costume. And you want to make sure when you call for the assist to hit. If it doesn't hit, keep going. But if you see that there's no point, you're getting destroyed, then leave. Don't waste your time. Here you only want to do basic. That's it. Spider sense and basic. Basic, basic, basic. That's it. And that's how you kill him. It was easy, right? That's the secret. You do the spider sense and basic. Spider sense and basic. For some reason, Spider-Man gets a lot of extra turns. And by using your special, your slingshot, the level 6 ability, it consumes too much stamina for the damage output you do. It's not worth it. There you go, both hits. It did hit, so it wasn't missed. And just go basic, the same strategy here. See? He still didn't dodge it with the spider sense. Why add dodge when it doesn't trigger? I just have rather defense. So you saw how much less damage I took. He did only 300. Minus 190 defense that I have. That adds 190 extra damage. So 300 plus 100, that would be over 500 plus damage I would taken. That's why I don't want to add. He's not enough on evasion. Naturally, he needs more. Look how much the call did 700 damage, and I'm gonna kill him in the next round. He takes a turn, he dodge, I'll dodge, I'll counterattack him to death. Watch. That's it. Especially when you go against the class that you counter by infiltrator attack countering tacticians. It's the easiest fight of your life. Okay, that was one dodge. It's okay, but it's not ideal. Now they say they are not immune to stun. You could play with the stun, but it's expensive in stamina consumption. That's why I always go with the basic. Just basic. It's really simple. Do basic and that's all you need. Just basic, that's it. We should take an extra turn and he's dead. Simple. I mean, it looks simple from this side, I would assume, guys. Some of you may be struggling. Here is probably the one you struggle the most. This mini boss, he is the hardest one to beat. Here, you could actually try to stun him. It's worth it. And I did. And we should kill him. Yep. Here, having level 9 it's good. But if you're not level 9 and you try at level 6, expect RNG. Make sure you put ISO 8s, the highest generations you have, I recommend buying it with gold and buy attack, no, HP, attack, and defense. Definitely. Because if you don't have damage to kill him, you will die. If you don't have enough HP to sustain the damage, you will die. Evasion, it doesn't really work anyway, so there's no point. You better have some defense so you take less damage when you get hit anyway. So nice. That did so little damage. That barely did anything. 200 is nothing. Even my Spider-Man does more damage on the basic. Alright. Now here, he is not immune to stun, so I will stun him if it does trigger. So it did trigger the stun. Amazing. Now it's just basic, and next time I'll use the ultimate because I can kill him, and I don't need to use my spider sense in this situation because I will one-shot him. Good. Alright, so I don't know how is it in your situation, but to me it's simple. Alright, so now this is the last time I'll do the boss, and this time you saw I changed from the evasion into defense ISO 8s. Now starting basic, you want to trigger the combat reflex. Why? You want to counter attack and dodge. You have a higher chance to dodge. There we go. Now here, if it shows you that you can kill him, you go for it with this one, the ultimate. I did. Craven, it must die round 1. It's super important. Him, you want to stun because you can. If you have level 9. If you don't have level 9, that was sad. You see the damage I took. How much is that? 400? Actually more than 400. 500 or something. That did so much damage. Crazy. But I'll go for basic because here is no point doing any other skill. That did 500 damage. So you do the spider sense, checking if I have, always check your combat reflex. If you do have it up, then you try to stun lizard if you have level 9. If you don't have, you go basic on lizard. Because lizard has to die first. He's the biggest issue here. He can boost his overall stats. I went for the slingshot and it wasn't enough. Though we will kill him next round if I have stamina. Incapacitation. Combat reflex, good. Stun, that's not good. That didn't got dodged either. See, that's why I don't like the... Jeez, I don't have stamina. Now I need to recharge stamina, and I'm gonna have to just watch. I'm gonna be hit 100%. Yeah, wow. And that didn't got dodged either. Crazy. Okay, damage over time is coming up on me. The only thing that can heal you is the pages, but I don't know if they work. No, they don't. The game mode is bugged. You can put crippler on him if you see the situation, but I want to get more web and maybe just kill him right here. Nice. Okay, though I'm in a tricky situation. Both of them are tacticians. However, I don't have stamina. So I don't have, I think, spider sense. I do have it. Next round I will use spider sense. So I'll recharge again. Oh, it didn't go away. Alright, so the combat reflex is gone. Now I'll get it back. And I'm gonna target Mysterio because we wanna counterattack him and kill him next round. Never mind. He didn't attack at all. That's sad. We didn't dodge. Wow. Wait. I think this is gonna add on him. Let's see. Contagious. I have those debuffs. That's what I was afraid of. Wow. The spider sense is useless. You can see it. Like, that's why you need the defense on the ISO. It's like unbelievable. I don't know how much is the chance to trigger that, but boy, I'm gonna do it all over again. But for some reason, I'm telling you, there's a lot of RNG involved. A lot. Especially sometimes when he doesn't uses his big smash ability that hammers you with his sand hammer up from his hand, and you don't dodge it. Not good already. I'm gonna stun him if he does stun, but it's not always. And we're gonna kill him. Here I'm gonna recharge stamina and use this basic. We didn't kill him. That's sad. He crits like, I cannot believe the amount of RNG he crits me. He is hitting me is crazy. Like, I don't believe it. I see it with my eyes and I don't believe it. That's crazy. Spider sense, where are you? Look at the spider sense. It's trash. It's trash. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Even though I see it, I don't believe this crap. But yeah, I don't have enough stamina. I'll have to prepare for the last round if I can stay alive. He doesn't want to dodge. The crappy spider sense doesn't want to dodge. He rather dies. I'd rather see him die. Crazy. Okay, I used the ultimate, this special, or whatever you want to call it, because I'm annoyed. The amount of dodges you're supposed to get, you don't. You're just not. Finally, spider sense. Holy bananas. It happened. This is unreal. Actually happened. But that didn't. And stunned me. No stamina. There's a high chance I'm gonna lose because of the stamina. Actually, here the issue is stamina. So I have 4 turns. Now in these 4 turns, you must kill Dr. Octopus. If it happens for you, the same situation, one shot him. So basic, and then you use level 6. Here, stamina regen and stun if you have level 9. If you don't have, then you go basic. And I did stun him, and now basic, and I won. But like I said, it's a lot of RNG. Expect the unexpected. Expect the shittiest thing that can happen. It will happen. Alright. I hope you enjoyed. And if I did help you out, let me know in the comment sections. And what I want in return for me to show you this video and try to teach you how to do it is to subscribe to my channel. I've been working for over 9 months now, and for some reason I cannot reach 1,000 subscribers in a year, no matter what I do. I don't understand what I need to do to make 1,000 subscribers. Nowadays is insane. But I cannot force you to subscribe, so I just ask for it if you are able to do that. For those that did subscribe and they are part of my channel, I appreciate you all. I'm glad you're with me, and I hope I am doing my best to fulfill that subscription. Alright, until next time guys, I'll do a next tutorial maybe this week for, I think is Nightcrawler next. No, actually never mind, is the four Fantastics. The Mr. Fantastics, or those four Fantastic Four. That's gonna be the next tutorial. Until next time guys, I hope the RNG is with you. Pog signing out.